Perhaps one of the easiest ways for students to share things with each other using Canvas is to do so in a discussion. To create that discussion, you go to your discussions page in the class that you want to share, choose New Discussion, give it a topic, and then in the big box you would write your directions as usual. Down below you can choose to attach something if you want to, choose whether to make it threaded, choose if the users must post before seeing replies, and this is what most people like to do. And then your other things as well, whether you want it to be graded or allow the kids to like it. And then enter your dates for it and hit save and publish. That will make it available to the students right away. If you just want to save it for later and not have it available right away, you can choose save. We're going to do save and publish. Now let's take a look at it from the student perspective of turning the assignment in. So if you're using Canvas in Safari, the student would go to their class, open it up to discussions, find the new discussion and open it, and then they would hit reply, and then in this big rich content editor box they would go to the little media button, which looks like the play button beside the V, and they would choose to upload media and then select a video file, and they should be able to find that video in their library and then just choose it and use it. And then their video will show up right here underneath of their post. They can add any comments or anything to this that they want to. Putting the video in this way using the media button will allow the video to be a thumbnail right in the discussion section, and the students can see the video and click on it right there. You could use the attach button down here at the bottom, but if the students attach it, then it just puts a link to it and makes it a little more difficult to get to. So once you have their video up here in the content editor, they can hit post reply and it will show up with the video right here. And if you had done this with an attachment, there would just be a link here to get to the video. Okay, let's take a look at it from the app standpoint. That's a little bit different. I've had to update this because they've changed the app. Go to discussions, choose your discussion, then you click on the reply button and this box pops up, and there are two different options that the students can use to get their video to the discussion. They can either use the attachment button at the top next to the word done. If they use that, their reply will come across as a link that they have to open, and there won't be a thumbnail in the discussion. Or they can use the image icon, which is right above the word this in that bottom row. This is the one I recommend for attaching videos. And then this window will pop up and they choose the plus button, and they can go into the camera roll and choose it from the library, or they can use the camera and record it live. But if they choose it from their library, they go in, select their video, and click use, and then they'll see it show up on their screen and hit done. And then you can see the little thumbnail that pops up, and they hit done again. And then it will put the video in here as a video that they actually see instead of a link to open it. If you reply to the post using the attachment button instead of the little image icon, you get to this same window. We choose the plus button, we go to our library, pick our video and hit use. We can see it come in as a movie and hit done, but this time we see it as a little 1 on the attachment icon next to the word done, instead of seeing it as a little thumbnail over on the left hand side, and we choose done. You can see how they come up as a movie link down here at the bottom. So instead of seeing the thumbnail right there in the discussion, it's a little link that when we tap on it, it'll pop open another window and we can view the attachment in the window. Either way, the students are going to be able to see it. It just depends on how you want it to show up in the discussion itself.